everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my video. So today I will read one chapters of this book. This is a new book, My Pet Slime Book 6, Cosmo to the Rescue by Courtney Scheinmel, illustrated by Rainy Carla. Epic Originals. So now let's get started. Chapter 10 Scoot. Before I could go anywhere, I had to run inside to grab my bike helmet. It wouldn't be safe to scoot without it. Cosmo needed a helmet too. I took Dad's off the hook. When I put it on Cosmo, it was practically the size of his whole body. You'll be extra safe now, I told him. Piper, is that you? Dad shouted up from the basement. Yeah, I shouted back. I had to get something, but now I'm going back outside to play with Claire some more. Have fun, Dad called. Love you, Mom added. Love you guys too, I said. I felt a teensy bit guilty that I was going somewhere without telling them. Okay, more than a teensy bit. But they'd be so happy when I rescued Grandma, and that was all that mattered. Cosmo and I headed outside. I put him on my shoulder. Claire held onto the handlebars of her scooter. I held onto Claire with one arm and Cosmo with the other. He stuck his little arms. He stuck his little arms out from Dad's helmet and held onto me. Claire kicked off the ground on the right side, and I kicked off on the left. We scooted down. We scooted down the street and around the corner. At first, it felt like regular scooting. We passed by people walking on the sidewalk. Since they were walking and we were scooting, it was normal for us to move faster than they were. But then I noticed that we were passing people on bikes and rollerblades too. And pretty soon, we were also passing moving cars. They were just shapes that we whooshed past. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Everything all around it was a blur. The people, the cars, the street signs, the buildings. That's how fast we were going. I stopped kicking on my side of the scooter, but we just kept going faster and faster. Hey, Claire, I shouted. The wind was so loud in my ears that I could hardly hear myself. You don't have to kick so fast. I'm not kicking at all, Claire shouted back. I thought you were doing all the kicking. No, I said. I stopped kicking a while ago. Then how? I looked at Cosmo and saw how. Oh, I said. It's Cosmo. He was the brightest light bulb last night, and today he's the fastest jet engine. What do you mean? He has superpowers, I said. He's alive? Claire asked. But I thought he'd turn into a blob again with all these people walking and driving around us. They look blurry to us, I said, which means we must look blurry to them. I guess Cosmo can stay alive in front of other people if he's just a blur. Oh, cool, Claire said. Whee! I shouted back. Cosmo made the scooter go even faster. We whipped down the last couple of streets, and in no time at all, we were in front of 321 Quantum Road. Claire and I pulled off our helmets. I helped Cosmo take his off too. There weren't any people nearby. It was just the three of us staring at an office building. It was big and gray and plain. I bet if Keith Haring were alive, he wanted to paint a mural across the front. Keith Haring was an artist who was famous for his colorful murals. He made lots of plain spaces much more interesting, but Keith Haring wasn't here, and Claire and I were on a mission that didn't have anything to do with murals. The building had a plain gray door with a sign on it that read, Magna Labs. Ring bell for entry. I took some deep breaths to get ready to ring the bell, but before I could, Claire reached out and rang it herself. A few seconds later, the door swung open, and a man in a dark suit looked down at us. State your business, he said to Claire and me. Cosmo had turned back into a blob, of course. Well, we don't exactly have any business, Claire said, but we authorized personnel only. The man interrupted. I don't know what that means, I said. It means you can't come in, he said. Run along now. But my grandma, I started to say, at the same time that Claire said, but my uncle. The man didn't wait to hear the ends of our sentences. He slammed the door shut, and I heard him turn the lock on the other side. I pulled on a handle anyway. The door didn't budge. We were locked out. So that's all of it for today's video. Thank you for your listening. Thank you for your watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye for now. See you in another video. Bye bye. Bye. 再见.